Hi, my beautiful Sagittarians. Welcome to your March Tarot and Oracle card reading. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lisa Saliba and I am a CTC therapist and a Reiki therapist. Today I'll be using the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and to clarify, I'll be using the Elemental Oracle card deck, which is right here. And the overall clarification, I'll be using the Oracle of the Seven Energies, which is this one right here, which I hope you stick around for. And for those who haven't tuned in with me before, I usually meditate with my spirit guides and my angels before I pre-shuffle. And I do have a quick message for you, my beautiful Sagittarians. I saw a waterfall, a beautiful waterfall, but it was in a cave. The water was flowing through, coming down in a cave. Now, to me, water represents emotions. So, in my view, someone is blocking or taking your energy or your life force as well. Or you're not speaking up about how you feel about a certain situation. So that's all I got, because, as I said at the beginning, water represents emotions. So this is all about how you feel. So maybe you're upset about something, maybe somebody's taken you for granted. Maybe somebody's taken advantage of your kindness, I'm not sure. Maybe this is about a certain relationship. Maybe you're having difficulty with your partner or your family member. Somebody also may be, as I said before, blocking or taking your life force. This is all about your energy field. Like the waterfall, to me, represents your life force. Somebody may be taking your energy unintentionally. So we all have to be cautious of that when somebody takes our energy without us even realising it. But we'll see whether this resonates with the spread. I'll explain the spread. This is your recent past energy, your present energy, your course of action, and your outcome, Sagittarius. Let's get started because there are a lot of cards to get through. Okay. In your recent past, you have the Nine of Cups in the reversed. Okay, you could be dealing with a water sign in your recent past. This could be another person's energy, somebody that you're close to, but it doesn't have to be. This could be your energy. As I said, you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. It could be in your chart. Nine of Cups. You're dealing with the kind of energy, somebody who's honest, somebody who's very giving. Could be doing charity work. Somebody who's very balanced. Okay. With this coming out in the reverse, you've got somebody who's very, like, feeling out of balance, feeling maybe hurt. Yeah, you may have been feeling very hurt, very out of balance, a lot of stagnated energy around you, indecisive. I'm getting about a few things. lost within direction. You may have been feeling that, or somebody around you may have felt like that. As I said, it doesn't have to be you. Continuing on with this in your recent past, you have the devil. Now, this doesn't mean anything really bad. It may have been a long time ago, but this energy has to do with something like, it may have to do with an addiction, okay? Any sort of addiction. It may be you play too many games on your computer, okay? You may drink a lot, smoke a lot, even biting your nails. It may have something to do with obsessions, some sort of obsessive behaviour. It may not even be yours. It may be somebody close to you that has some sort of obsessive behaviour. You may have been helping them deal with this obsessive behaviour or addiction. Because as you can see, you've got these two people chained to each other. So this obsessive behaviour could have to do with another person being obsessed with you as well. It could have something to do within a relationship that you need to deal with. Remember, this is a general reading, so it may or may not apply to you. So this has to do with your recent past. But we'll see the next card. You have the World. Okay, so something has completed. Okay, there's closure on something. Which is, there's happiness. There's happiness. Okay. Something has come to a close as well. So you may have dealt with that or helped somebody deal with that. Something has come to a close. And up here with this card, the Nine of Cups in reverse, you may have been dissatisfied with something, with another person. Yeah, there's some hurt, dissatisfaction. Or somebody around you was dissatisfied. That's the only word I can think of, dissatisfied. And to clarify these cards, 3 cards came out as well. You have expansion. Maybe you decided the energy of expansion north is to take a risk, to do your research, to walk onto unfamiliar territory, okay? And maybe you did just that, to start anew, to give birth to something new. Okay, to be more creative, to do your research on something, on a topic, to do your research. Okay, we walk onto unfamiliar territory to learn, to go on an adventure, to expand our horizons and to learn more. And when we learn more, that's when the ideas and inspiration come to the fore. And We also meet new people. We start networking. And that's when the magic comes. That's when opportunity comes. Opportunity comes knocking on our door. And expansion comes. Magic comes. New friendship comes along. So this may have happened to you. This was after. This may have happened after this happened. Purity ice. This is a cutting out, icing out things and people that no longer serve you, which would align with this. The devil. And which would align with this. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Maybe the dissatisfaction would come with somebody being dishonest around you. Maybe you're feeling unappreciated, unloved, or someone around you felt like that way. Yeah, but as I said, maybe one of you were fighting some sort of addiction. Could have been any sort of addiction. And once you let go of that, you closed one chapter with the world. You're closing a chapter with the world. You're working on yourself. You are healing yourself. This is for some of you. By doing this. If you haven't already, you're probably in the middle of doing so. Okay? And Spirit has another advice, spending more time with animals. Okay? They can really teach you a lot. And if you don't have animals, spend some more time with children. I know from working in daycare, children can teach you a lot also. Once they fall down, they get back up straight away without fear. You know, without fear, they go back to the one thing that caused them to trip, that made them fall down. Whereas us as adults, that would be our trigger point, and we would never look back unless we seeked help or counselling to help us overcome our fears. Whereas children, they have no fear. If they have a toy in front of them or a pole or something and they trip over it, they go back for more. Okay? They go back for more. They confront their fears. And the same with animals. Animals are loyal, they're loving, they're understanding, they're compassionate. Especially dogs. Dogs are very loyal. If you shout at a dog, he or she will come running straight back up to you. That's why it's very important to spend time with animals or children, or even about in nature with people interacting. You learn a lot from each other. In your present energy, Sagittarius, you have the Page of Pentacles upright. Now, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. This could be in your chart. What was I going to say? Pages are aligned with the Fool card in the normal tarot. Now, the Fool card means taking that leap of faith, endings and new beginnings, giving birth to something new, walking onto the unfamiliar territory, having trust, trusting that everything's going to be okay. Pages are also about messengers, okay? Somebody may be coming in with a message, okay? Whether it's an email or in person or a phone call, okay? You may be receiving a message. And Pentacles are all about opportunities, okay? Opportunity, and maybe it's a job opportunity, okay? Because Pentacles all about abundance, okay? It's all about, money. It could be about your health as well. You could be receiving good news about your health after a blood test, say for instance, okay? You could be receiving good news about that because this card is in the upright. But if it has something to do with love or something like that, Pages is I would say it's you're receiving it from somebody younger than you. If it's a message, somebody younger than you. It's a very young. Whereas a king it's a much more mature energy. This could be from somebody younger. Okay. And it's male or female. Okay, this is just a young energy. Underneath that, in your present energy, you have death. Now, this is not what you think it means. Now, this is the end of a cycle. This is all about change, endings and new beginnings. The same with the world. You're bringing closure to something. It's all about. Now, in this reading, I see a lot about fate, all about endings and new beginnings. You've got the World card, you've got death, and right here, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So it's all about endings and new beginnings. It's quite clear. Okay? It's about change. Something has come to an end, whether it's got to do with a job. Okay? You may be receiving news about a job. This may have come in the wrong way, but you may be receiving news about a job that, I don't know, a factory has closed down, or you may have applied for a job and you got that job, and you may be leaving your other job. Okay? Sorry. Okay? Or you may be moving. Simple as moving. And here underneath that, look, you have the Six of Pentacles. This speaks of generosity. 6 representing the lovers up the top. Pentacles, again, you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, that could be in your chart. But this is generosity. This is talking about lots of generosity, lots of giving. Okay, and some of you may be doing voluntary work, doing lots of work within your community, maybe giving a lot within your family. You may be sacrificing a lot. A lot of your time. You may be putting a lot of time and effort into a certain project, a lot of time and effort into helping a lot of people, okay, around you, family members, the community, strangers, because you're a very given person at present. You may have found a new lease on life, and you don't have to be retired in order to do voluntary work or anything like that. You may be doing it on the side. Or this may be just, you may have a big family and you're just, I don't know, babysitting. It could be something as simple as babysitting all the time, or making food for them, or something like that. Giving up lots of your free time. But definitely this is a new cycle for you, Sagittarius. You've got the growth plants. Spirit is reminding you that yes, you can start something new. If something ends, yes, you can start something new. And even if it's small, okay, a small idea that you may have had from 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, or it could have been yesterday. A small idea can grow into something big, can manifest into something huge, and it can become successful. Okay, success doesn't have to be all about money. Success is all about the love and the passion that you have for this project, the love and the passion that you have for your family, the love and the passion that you have for this idea, and all the heart and the work that you put into it. That's what success is. Your course of action. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune upright. It's all about endings and new beginnings, okay? That's what the Wheel of Fortune's about. It's about fate. This is about you trying to control everything. It's like no fate. You're trying to control everything. And sort of a fear of change. You trying to control everything, having that fear of change. Underneath that, in your course of action, you have the Seven of Cups upright. Now, the sevens represent the Chariot in the normal tarot. The Chariot represents willpower, strength, directing your course on the road. It's like you're driving. You know when to turn left or right. Okay, you're directing your lifeline, so to speak. You're making a choice. You're making a decision. Okay, and here you've got this person daydreaming, and he or she has options. Okay, he's got a choice to make. All right, it's a hard choice at that, but they are choices. They are cups. They are opportunities, whether they're cups of love, whether they're job opportunities, anything like that. They're opportunities, but there's a choice that needs to be made. I think Spirit's asking you to take some action. As well, or somebody close to you. Yes, it's like I heard fear not of change. Endings need to happen, so beginnings, you need to go with the flow. Okay, we had the world here. Maybe Spirit wants you to close something up. Maybe some of you haven't let go of something with this devil energy. You need to, you're attached onto something. You need to let go of something. Let something die so something new can begin. Okay, underneath the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Seven of Cups, you have the Five of Swords. Okay, you could be dealing with an air sign as well as a water energy here. I see water with this. You could have water in your chart, but you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, or you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Now, with the Five of Swords, this is the energy of some sneakiness here. It's like somebody is out for themselves, okay? All right, I doubt this is your energy, okay? I don't think you're out for yourself. All right. I think you have to watch out for this energy, Sagittarius. Maybe somebody's taking advantage of your kindness. Because I see with the Six of Pentacles here, you've got generosity here. Generosity, I think, yes, somebody's taking advantage of your kindness. That's what I keep on hearing. Because at present, you've got the Six of Pentacles and you've got the Five of Swords. The Six of Pentacles, you're being very generous to the people around you. Very generous. I think that is you. Okay? Even though you're not an earth sign, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I think somebody is taking advantage of your kindness. Either that somebody's being very sneaky or not telling you the truth, or just, yeah, they're taking advantage of your time, your spare time, and your kindness. And you have opportunities here. Opportunities to move forward. But this person may be holding you back. Wildness, electricity. See, Spirit wants you to decide. Spirit wants you to shine. Okay, Spirit wants you to be courageous, to be brave. It's time to be brave. It's not the time to hide now. Okay, this is underneath your course of action. It's time for you to decide. It's not time for you to be fearful. Okay, it's time for you to end to this cycle of nobody's telling you not to be generous. You've got a good heart, Sagittarius. You've got a beautiful heart. But whatever addictions, maybe the addiction is to, if you had an addiction, maybe it was that you feel obligated to help this person or these people all the time. Okay. Yeah, maybe they made you feel guilty or something like Or maybe it's I used to feel obligated to help people all the time. Maybe it was some sort of people-pleasing mechanism or something like that. I felt like that if I didn't help in any way, maybe certain people wouldn't like me. That was when I was much younger. But it wouldn't be like that for everyone. Or maybe they would get angry or whatever. But you don't have to worry about that. Okay, you've done your part. Okay, you're very likable. We all love you, Sagittarius. Okay, you're hard workers. You've done your part, okay? It's your time now, your time to shine. Look, the outcome, the High Priestess. Yes, it's time to you're using your intuition, time to get back in balance, okay? If this isn't your energy, this is an energy coming in to assist you in getting your balance back, to use your intuition, to teach you to use your intuition again, to communicate properly. But I think you'll be gaining your balance back, because you're very smart people, Sagittarius. Underneath that, you have the Three of Cups in the reversed. Upright, the Three of Cups, number threes represent the Empress. The Empress represents giving birth to something new, okay? And this represents community, okay? Community, happiness, working together, friendship, okay? Being friends, socializing, communication. But this being in the reversed, I sense isolation. And if you're not in isolation, there's a bit of gossiping. Maybe somebody's gossiping. There's either one. There's an energy of somebody gossiping. Like it's upright, there's a friendship. There's a nice energy of friendship. But in reverse, somebody's gossiping, negative talk. Or there's lots of isolation, somebody being by themselves within the outcome. And underneath that, you have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Upright, the Four of Wands is all about success, celebration, happiness, home life. Okay? You could be dealing with the fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh, that is you. A fellow fire sign. But that is you. Wands is all about creativity. It's all about journeys. But with this in the reversed, maybe you're not feeling supported at home. Maybe there's a bit of conflict at home. Maybe you feel like you're not successful enough. Your self-worth has gone down a little bit. As I said, maybe you feel like you're not being supported enough. Maybe you feel like you've been giving. And that's where this comes in. Okay. To clarify this, you've got silence, snow. Now with this energy, it usually means sometimes we don't have to, even though it's good to voice out what we need and what we want, sometimes being silent is a very powerful thing, because when we listen, we gain knowledge, we gain information, and we gain the trust of the other person. Okay? So you wouldn't think it. You would think that if a person is outspoken, if we speak our truth, which is usually the case, you got to voice out and speak out what you want, otherwise you won't get anywhere. But in actual fact, the opposite is just as powerful. If you listen carefully to the other person, it's very powerful, because you begin to understand the other person and where they're coming from. You soak in all the information. You begin to understand their thought patterns, their behavior patterns, everything, and then you become more compassionate, more understanding, you just gain their trust, and you know how to deal with that person or people. Okay, you know how to deal with them in a better way, because you've absorbed all the information that you need to absorb. That way you know all the facts. You can't reply back you can't answer or have some sort of debate without knowing all the facts. Not that you would have a debate, but you know what I mean, Sagittarius. You're getting the drift. You're smart enough. Okay, now to clarify, using the oracles of 7 energies. Thank you so much for your patience. Oh, I think I need a massage. I've been twisting too long. Oh my gosh. If anyone of you who knows a good masseuse in Sydney. Okay, we need clarification for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius for their recent past, present energy, course of action, and outcome for March 2022, please, dear Spirit. We're truly grateful. Some clarification for Sagittarius for their recent past, present energy, course of action, and outcome for health, wealth, abundance, relationships, love, job opportunities. Any words of wisdom, please. Sagittarius, oops. Okay, thank you. You have 2. Close encounters. 1. Quieting the mind. 2. Okay, close encounters. Okay. If you would be patient with me, I think I need to get my eyes checked. It sounds like I can't read half the time, but I do have glasses, Sagittarius, but I need to go get my eyes checked. So thank you for your patience. Okay, For close encounters, key concepts: vulnerability as a strength, letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths, setting healthy boundaries. Yes, what we were talking about, setting healthy boundaries. Yeah, people taking advantage of you, okay? Of your time. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs you to use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. Okay. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, friendship, and laughter. We aren't meant to be alone, yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step out from behind the barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity and without artifice. I don't know. Even if your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. Okay, number 32, quieting the mind. Okay. Key concepts: meditation as a commitment, the need for silence, peace within despite chaotic outer conditions, letting go of the monkey mind, mindfulness. Life is chaotic, busy, loud, and overwhelming. Some days all that noise is like the roar of thunder, echoing around you, and it feels as if you're being pummeled by a rainstorm. Isn't this why we take vacations? To get away to somewhere peaceful? In spite of the surrounding din of the world, today you need to slow down and find a bit of peace. So go ahead and take a deep breath right now. Make a commitment to be still, if only for 5 minutes. Count your breaths and be mindful of every one of them. Know that you have all the time in the world to do things that need doing. Everything is perfect as it is. Our core beliefs about the world originate in our thoughts and feelings, which then become our perceptions. In our thoughts are all over the place. That is how we will experience our outer world. But what if our outer world didn't matter at all? What if our outer center, there were a place that is always calm, where the mind doesn't have a million things to say, where problems and challenges aren't nearly as important as we think they are. Today requires you to take an internal break and go to that silent space to regroup. Meditate on the stillness within. Choose a peaceful mind and nothing else. You will be amazed by how easily everything falls into place once you do. Well, I hope that helped you, Sagittarius, And I do apologise for not sending a February reading out, but I wasn't well. I hope this made up for it. I hope you have a fantastic month. Much light and love to you all. Take care. See you next time. Bye.